Novak Djokovic is not to be messed with.
Why, Novak? Why?
Because the principles of decision-making on my body are more important than any title.
From refusing to bend the knee during the pandemic to shutting down a disrespectful crowd.
I played in much more hostile environment, trust me. You guys can't touch me.
The legendary tennis player always speaks what's on his mind, and today we're covering these iconic moments. So buckle up because you're in for a treat.
I understand the consequences of my decision. And one of the consequences of my decision was not going to Australia, and I was prepared not to go. And I understand that not being vaccinated today, I'm unable to travel to most of the tournaments at the moment.
And that's a price you're willing to pay?
That is the price that I'm willing to pay.
Ultimately, are you prepared to forego the chance to be the greatest player that ever picked up a racket, statistically? Because you feel so strongly about this jab?
Yes. I do.
But as things stand, if this means that you miss the French Open, is that a price you'd be willing to pay?
Yes, that is the price that I'm willing to pay.
And if it means that you miss Wimbledon this year, again, that's a price you're willing to pay?
Yes.
This interview took place just a month after Djokovic was deported from Australia and banned from competing in the 2022 Australian Open. The government justified the move by claiming that it was in the public interest, while also signaling the decision was based on the fact that he wasn't vaccinated. That same year, Novak also missed the US Open and the Miami Open, this time not because of deportation, but because he wasn't granted a visa in the first place for similar reasons. And here's where things get interesting. The following year, Djoko not only returned to the Australian Open, but he dominated. He went on to win the title, dropping only a single set throughout the entire tournament, while Bill Gates was watching from the stand. But you might be wondering, why would an athlete put so much on the line? Well, let's hear from him directly.
Why, Novak? Why?
Because the principles of decision-making on my body are more important than any title or anything else. I'm trying to be in tune with my body as much as I possibly can. And for me, that is essential. It's really the principle of understanding what is right and what is wrong for you. And me as an elite professional athlete, I've always carefully reviewed, assessed everything that comes in from the supplements, food, the water that I drink or sports drinks, anything really that comes into my body as a fuel. Based on all the informations that I got, I decided not to take the vaccine.
That's his God-given right. Yet, leave it to the world governments to strip it away in the name of public interest. And guess what? Instead of breaking Novak, this incident cemented his status as the GOAT. Not just on the court, but off of it too. He refused to compromise his principles, even when it meant missing some of the biggest tournaments of his career. Next, we have Djokovic silencing a disrespectful crowd at Wimbledon.
And to all those people that have chosen to disrespect the player, in this case me, have a good night. Good night, good night. Very good night. Yeah. I'm hoping that they were just commenting on Rune and that they weren't disrespecting you. They were. I don't accept it. No. I know they were cheering for Rune, but that's an excuse to also boo. Listen. I've been on the tour for more than 20 years, so trust me. I know all the tricks. I know how it works. It's fine. It's okay. I focus on the respectful people that have respect, that pay the ticket to come and watch tonight. And love tennis and appreciate the players and the effort that the players put in here. I played in much more hostile environment, trust me. You guys can't touch me.
This was in July of last year, and even a BBC journalist confirmed what he said here, as she posted on X saying, "As I sat at center court, I thought there were some absolute jerks in the crowd booing Djokovic using the disguise of the name Rune. And sadly, it became infectious." The incident didn't stop there. In a follow-up press interview, a reporter kept hammering Novak with questions about the crowd's behavior, as if he were somehow responsible for the disrespect he faced. After a few rounds of the same question, he finally had enough and shut it down completely.
Novak, your post-match reaction, speaking about some members of the crowd being disrespectful. On reflection, how do you feel now?
Same.
You're a 7-time champion here. Do you feel you get the respect you deserve?
Look, as I said in the post-match interview, I thanked all the people. Most of the people in the stadium tonight were respectful. So, I always try to acknowledge that. But then, when I feel that the crowd is stepping over the line, I react, and I don't regret my words or actions on the court.
How do you feel your mindset is when there is some disrespect from the crowd? Does it help you play better?
Do you have any other questions other than the crowd? Or are you focused only on that, or any questions about the match or something like that, or is it solely focused on that?
Well, your immediate reaction after was
this is the third question already. I said what I have to say. Maybe we can speak about it.
So with Alex de Minaur up next?
Yeah, I look forward to it. It's going to be a tough one.
He's going to be popular here?
Yeah.
And that perfectly sums up the state of sports journalism today. In many ways, it's actually worse than political reporting. Instead of focusing on the game or an athlete's performance, reporters seem more interested in setting traps by throwing out loaded questions in hope of getting that viral clip. It's less about genuine curiosity and more about clicks, views, and headlines. Djokovic has been on the receiving end of this countless times. This wasn't even the first incident. In an earlier interview, another reporter questioned his on-court behavior, acting like an armchair professional tennis player.
When you threw the racket, does it concern you that one day that could cost you dearly? If the ball had hit someone today, is that something you think you ought to address?
You guys are unbelievable.
Why is it unbelievable?
Yeah, because you're always picking this kind of things. It's incredible.
You keep doing these things. That's
I keep doing these things.
I'm just saying,
why don't I get suspended then?
I'm saying you were close, weren't you? That's what I'm saying.
I'm close. I'm still not suspended, so if I'm not close, I'm not close.
If that ball had hit a spectator, it could have been serious.
It could have been, sure. Or it could have snowed. It could have been snow in O2 Arena today, but it didn't.
So you don't think that gives you're not concerned about your mindset?
So I'm the only player that shows his frustration on the court, right? That's what you want to say. I'm the only player that is showing that.
You are
that
showing it though. So
sorry?
You're one of the top-ranked players in the world.
So
you are showing this frustration. I'm asking you, do you think it's an issue for you?
It is not an issue for me. It's not the first time that I did it.
Oh, no.
Right, next question, please.
There's no denying that Djoko can sometimes show extra emotion on the court, but that comes with the territory when you're competing at the highest level. He's not just any tennis player. He set historic records in an era stacked with other legends like Federer and Nadal. When you're operating under that kind of pressure, every moment feels monumental. So yeah, these type of reactions are expected from people who are at the top of their field and are passionate about what they do. Let me know in the comments which one of these clips was your favorite. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.